And he is going up against a man who many people feel is one of the top guys here in FSW. They were waiting for the moment that Hammerstone would cash in the case, and he did it. He shocked the world in a match between Eli Drake and Kevin Cross. Hammerstone walked out victorious and became the FSW heavyweight champion.
And even in that short time, it's been about 7 weeks since he won that title, that he has just displayed a complete 180 in personality and attitude. And look at the way he's staring down Funny Bone, his challenger. Hammerstone, it was also on the same day he cashed in the case, he was defeated by Funny Bone in singles competition.
And that is correct. So right now, Funny Bone feels that he truly is the uncrowned champion. Well, the fact of the matter is, he has a chance, if he beats him again, to be that champion.
You know, and as the owner around here, who in your mind is the man you see more of a representation of FSW? The cocky Hammerstone or the unhinged Funny Bone?
To be honest with you, both men. Funny Bone has done great things. You know, he appeared at our very first show, one of the few.
And introducing first, the challenger, the original Nightmare, your father of filth, your Demon King, Funny Bone! And to my right, hailing from Valhalla, weighing in at 241 pounds, your FSW heavyweight champion, Hammerstone!
And it is amazing here, Jake. It is the big fight feel, and we are just getting started. A huge show ahead. A cash in the case ladder match, a street fight. We got so much going on. 2 out of 3 falls for the No Limits title. This is going to be awesome. I am so excited. 8 years, and it's great to see the return of Sam's Town and a huge crowd on hand to support future stars of wrestling.
But will this be the night for Funny Bone finally? Like you were saying, he's never been the heavyweight champion of FSW, and he has to try and be the first man to claim that title. Claim that title as we have 3 championship matches tonight. We have guaranteed new tag team championships.
Absolutely.
Will Funny Bone be the first to start the streak of title changes tonight?
And as you could see, as many fans as there are for Hammerstone, there's just as many here for Funny Bone. These guys met before in March in a match that it went back and forth, and Funny Bone secured the victory. And that's what a guy like Hammerstone needs to do, because Funny Bone, he can go all night long, Jake. There's no doubt about it. If it goes 30, if it goes 40. But a guy like Hammerstone, he's going to try to ground and pound and keep Funny Bone grounded.
Yeah, he's got to keep Funny Bone grounded, but he's also got to use his explosive offense, like that bicycle kick he used to lay out Joseph Graves following his championship win, his former tag team partner. And Funny Bone right now on the mat, applying that wrist lock on the champion.
And right now these guys are just kind of feeling each other out, seeing what's going on. They have met before, so they know what they're all about. But the thing is a little bit of one-upmanship, and Funny Bone wants to show that he's not this one-trick pony, and he believes there's things he can do, and he is extremely confident that he can beat Hammerstone again.
And you know, we've mentioned that they've met before, but the thing about these men is they keep evolving their style. They keep adding new offensive maneuvers to their repertoire every time they step in the ring, and Hammerstone not even looking to try and break the hold. He goes straight to the ropes.
Which, again, is a smart move. He is the champion. Oh, and he went for the bicycle kick. Mix him. The roll-up.
Huge super kick. Sends Hammerstone retreating to the outside, and it looks like Funny Bone is going to take to the sky.
And Hammerstone connects with a kick to the head, slowing down Funny Bone. And, again, Hammerstone staying on the outside, you know. as the champion, he knows if he gets counted out, if he gets disqualified, he's still the champion. He's not going to take these huge risks.
Oh, look at that wave. Look at that. Funny Bone firing back already. Not letting Hammerstone get any sustained momentum with his offense. A championship-level chop out of the challenger.
And listen to the crowd. They are getting hot early.
And look at with each shot, Hammerstone retreats to another corner, but Funny Bone will not let him get too far away.
And it's funny, as I said, we're kind of split on who liked Hammerstone and Funny Bone, but when it came to chops, everybody was on Funny Bone's side.
Chops are popular in Las Vegas. Look at that now. Hammerstone putting together some strikes against the challenger, snap-maring him over. Oh, just catching him right between the shoulder blades of the forearm.
You know, and that is the thing, you know, for every maybe 2 or 3 shots from Funny Bone, you only need one from Hammerstone to even the score.
Well, that's the advantage of having that is what a size advantage does. It makes your shots more forceful, but it also, the stamina would definitely go to Funny Bone, as you mentioned, at the onset of this contest. And look at that. Look at the agility of Funny Bone, catching him low with a soul butt.
And the enziguri right to the side of the head, knocking Hammerstone silly.
And Funny Bone now looking to get the fans back on his side as he looks to take advantage in this championship match. Everything is at stake for Funny Bone. This is what he's wanted for the last 16 years, to be a champion, a heavyweight champion of a major organization.
And look at that, like we said, belly to belly right into the turnbuckle. Down goes Funny Bone, and all of a sudden, all the momentum Funny Bone had and all the momentum Funny Bone had is just for naught, as Hammerstone one big move and puts himself right back in control.
Funny Bone.
Very vocal, the crowd tonight.
Hey, they want to be a part of history. Even the fans that we saw on Hammerstone's side wouldn't mind being a part of history and seeing a new champion crowned on the 8th anniversary.
Oh, and look at that, driving the knee right into the jaw as Funny Bone. Oh, and look at that once again.
And that's what the champion has to do. Hammerstone has to keep the pace methodical.
And once again, another 2 count as Funny Bone is able to kick out. It's going to take a little bit more than that, and Hammerstone knows it, but he is just trying to set the tone, get in Funny Bone's head. But he knows it's going to take a while to wear down the Demon King.
And it looks like he's trying to humble the challenger now, making sure everybody knows he is the man around here. But Funny Bone will not quit. Funny Bone will not give up.
And once again, Hammerstone, and he is just pounding on the back of the neck of Funny Bone.
He is raining down with those forearm smashes.
And Hammerstone could have got disqualified, and I'm sure he would have been happy to walk away the champion, but there would have been a lot of disappointed fans to not see a finish.
No, yeah, a lot of fans would have been disappointed. And Hammerstone, though, if things get desperate, Hammerstone is not above trying to get disqualified with the championship on the line. But wouldn't that lead to down the road more challenges from Funny Bone?
Oh, and look at this. As Funny Bone, oh, and the double stomp right to the chest. Looked like he was looking for a schoolboy trying to roll him up, and then he had to improvise.
Yeah, but he got more impact on that than he would have a schoolboy. But Funny Bone's taken a lot of punishment. I think it was those shots with the forearm that have slowed him down right to the back of the neck as he now fires away with his own forearms. But look at the time in between it took him to apply that Irish whip after that forearm.
Oh, and look at that, the power of Alexander Hammerstone as he fires Funny Bone into the corner.
And now you look at the facial expressions of Hammerstone. He is looking to end this. But will he be able to against a man like Funny Bone, who is constantly displaying his guts and intestinal fortitude? Never say die attitude. Will Hammerstone be able to kill that personality trait of Funny Bone?
Oh, and look at this, showing the strength. Deadlift, just walking around with 200 pounds of Funny Bone.
And if you look closely, you can see Funny Bone talking trash the whole time he was hooked up in the air by Hammerstone. And Hammerstone, look at that.
What is he doing?
Like I said, not above breaking the rules, but it's for his championship. so you can't blame the man in that sense.
And look at this. I'm pretty sure Hammerstone is trying to sucker him in. 1, 2, the roll-up.
Oh, brutal clothesline. Every time it looks like Funny Bone's trying to get some sort of offensive momentum built up, Hammerstone is there to slow it down and bring the pace back to his style of match.
And once again, Hammerstone using his weight advantage, putting his big, huge arm around the throat of Funny Bone, trying to wear him down, laying some weight on him. As we said, Funny Bone prides himself on his cardio, claims he can go 60 minutes anytime, any day. And right now, Hammerstone trying to wear down the challenger.
And he's got him in the center of the ring. Funny Bone has got to use every ounce of energy, every ounce of power left in his body to try and reach those ropes or will himself up to break this hold, as he's doing right now. Hammerstone tries to get it locked in, but Funny Bone will not die.
And look at that. Down goes Funny Bone once again. And just look when it seems like he's got a little bit left in the tank. You know, in their last encounter, that's what kind of happened. Funny Bone was in big trouble, and Hammerstone, look at that, big slap to the face. And I think he just woke up Funny Bone.
Yeah, the father of filth is raging on. He woke up the demon, and now Funny Bone is ready to rock and roll and try and put away Hammerstone.
And right now, Hammerstone made the biggest mistake he could. He woke up Funny Bone, who was looking to walk away and become the heavyweight champion, but the reversal by Hammerstone, oh, and that kick right to the face.
Look at this, though. Big drop kick, sending the champion down. Funny Bone.
And he is feeling it. Listen to the crowd. They are trying to get behind the challenger as Funny Bone, 16 years looking to become the heavyweight champion. And he is trying to set him up. Oh, and look at that, Hammerstone.
Hammerstone blocked it momentarily, but look at Hammerstone.
Oh, and look at that brilliant move on his part as he was able to use the leverage.
Double stomp right to the kidneys.
And that kind of backfired on Alexander Hammerstone. That could be trouble, and it could be over if Funny Bone has enough left in the tank. The cover, 1, 2.
And Hammerstone somehow still had enough to kick out. Funny Bone was just too slow with the follow-up with his cover. And both men are leaving it all in the ring with the world title on the line. Who's going to get to their feet first? Who's going to gain the advantage?
And right now, Funny Bone trying to finish off Hammerstone as the champion is fighting him off. Oh, and look at that.
Torture rack. Oh, he tried to drop him on his knees, but Funny Bone evaded it.
Oh, and look at that. Too slow. 1, 2.
Oh,
look at that.
You know what? No kick out that time. That short headbutt rocked the world of the champion, who just by ring positioning was able to grab that bottom rope. Otherwise, this would be over, and Funny Bone's 16-year career would have seen the culmination of a world title reign.
But what the presence that Hammerstone had, if he reached out and there was no rope, it would have been all over. But he was able to see it. Oh, look at that, driving the knee right into the jaw of the champion. Oh, look at that, the swing and the miss.
Oh.
And Hammerstone's got him this time.
That time he dropped him on the knee, and he's following up with a big-time power bomb.
Look at that, the power bomb. 1, 2.
Whoa!
And look at that. I thought it was all over, but
what?
Funny Bone's able to kick out of the power bomb.
What do you do to put away Funny Bone?
You know, he had set this date over a year in advance, knowing that when we did our anniversary, it was going to be a big night for him. And he has his family here, and he has his fans, and they are looking to see a new champion with Funny Bone beating Hammerstone as the crowd trying to get him going once again.
Hammerstone is just bringing up the limp body of Funny Bone, but Funny Bone's not down yet. Funny Bone still has fight left in him.
And he hits him with the jawbreaker, and once again, And right now, Funny Bone, he is trying to fight back, not doing as much damage, but he is trying, and he's giving it 120%. But here comes Hammerstone.
As both men exchange these hard shots, it's like an old shootout in the West. Who goes down quicker? Or, oh, Funny Bone might be out. Or not.
Oh, and look at this. They are going back and forth. Oh, right there, the big boot to the top of the head.
These guys are just firing shots off. Look at that! Funny Bone caught him, turns him inside out with a German suplex. Great recovery.
Oh, and then right to the jaw with the super kick. But look at that. Hammerstone ends up landing where he rolls out on the floor, which could have been the best thing that happened to him, because right now, the worst thing can happen is a count out.
Yeah, but you're not safe on the outside when you're against Funny Bone, assuming Funny Bone can get back to his feet.
And look at this. Here comes Funny Bone with a suicide dive.
And both men are down on the outside. You know, Funny Bone, if he gets counted out, that's for the worse. Alexander Hammerstone will retain the championship. Who's going to get to their feet first?
And the crowd, they are trying to get behind both men. Regardless of who wins, I'm sure they want to see a finish in the middle of the ring. Not looking for any countouts.
Oh, they want a clear-cut winner. Hammerstone, though, goes to the outside again. He wants no part of Funny Bone.
Oh, and look at that, using the top rope as leverage.
Oh, it was a trap. What are they doing? They are on the apron, right above the floor here.
And look at that, Funny Bone nails him
A very
on the side
dangerous
of the head. And what is he going to do?
Do not. Oh, no! Oh, no!
And right there, the crowd erupts as Funny Bone.
That might be awesome to witness, but that is not awesome if you're Hammerstone and you have a title to defend. But how much did that take out of Funny Bone? What does he have left in the tank? As he gets to his feet first, sends Hammerstone back in. This could be it for Funny Bone. This is how he could accomplish and win the World Championship for the first time in his 16-year career.
And he is up top setting up for the double stop. Oh! And he nails it. We have a new champion. 1, 2.
Oh, how did Alexander Hammerstone kick out of that?
And the crowd is stunned as Funny Bone looked like he would finally become the heavyweight champion, but it just shows how much the heavyweight title means to Hammerstone, and he, with every last breath, still was able to kick out before the 3.
This is where Funny Bone can't be doubting himself. It's looked like his confidence has slipped after not being able to put Hammerstone, after Death Valley driving him on the edge of the ring and following it up with that double stomp. Funny Bone wants to hit something big with Hammerstone.
Oh, and look at this. Hammerstone has enough left in the tank, and now he is going. And remember, there's no turnbuckle on the top rope, Jake.
Yeah, Hammerstone took care of that turnbuckle earlier.
And he pushes him off. Oh!
There's the kick.
And right now, Hammerstone connected. And he has got him up top. He is going for a superplex. Funny Bone with the headbutt. And one more time, he is perched up top.
Funny Bone's got to do it. Funny Bone's got to go up and finish off the World Heavyweight Champion, but Hammerstone able to roll out of the way. Funny Bone back to his feet. Look at the power. Oh, he necked him.
Oh, and look at that, right to the jaw. The cover, 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. What a great match to open up our show.
And still